So here are my babies, and let me tell you a bit about them. So I bought this RX-7 FC for my girlfriend, and it has a complete swap for a SBC 350, 327, and 30, just in first gen 350 SBC type block. It's clean. I do still have the rotary, but since I got the full kit, the Granny Speed Shop kit, I want to try that. I want to try something new I haven't done before. And here's my Evo. This is the car I want to make into a full-blown race car because I want to compete at Pikes Peak. And let's go in here. Let me show you a little bit what I have. Not too much done, but I have things coming in through the mail. All right. Oh, my Groms. And then my little Suzuki moped. There's the 327 I was talking about. Here's a rotary. And musical equipment. I play guitar. Alright, so let's get here with my Evo. AM upper intercooler pipe. I have a 4-inch intercooler. I have full exhaust to made down pipe. The engine is fully built. CP pistons, BC rods, King Racing bearings. AEM intake, AEM strut bar, pretty cool. Shout out to AEM. They hooked it up with the airbox and the strut bar. They took my car, they tested it for the box, and I got that in return. And it's carb legal. It's pretty cool. I've gotten stopped before and nothing in California. All right, so cool thing. I just got my car back from. Actually, my transmission, I just got it back from Jack's Transmission, and now my transmission is built. I have a 600 clutch, and it was fully rebuilt, and I'm really excited to see what this car can do. I mean, I'm still on stock turbo. I did buy a fuel pump. I got a 470. No, is it 470? 450. I'm sorry. It's a 450 LPH Walbro E85. The 274 model. Because I know there's a different model that has less fuel pressure. I forgot. I have to go back into it. But I got the updated 450 from Walbro. I was going to get that Hellcat, but I think that's too much for my application. And on the turbo, I'm undecided what I want to do yet. I do have the RPF ones. Typical Evo guy. I do have J-hook rotors that I was hooked up from Massimo Power in California, and KT Motoring. They did my transmission work, and they did a fantastic job. I recommend you guys to check them out. KT Motoring. They're based in I believe is just north of Los Angeles. Awesome guy, Kim. Honest guy, honest dude. It couldn't get any better. You couldn't get any better with any other shop. Kim is the man. I do have a tune, and from what I can recall, it's been a while, like about over 2 years. It's making, I believe, like 376 horsepower and 367 torque, and it was street tuned. I'm not sure what it makes, on an actual dyno, but I'm really happy with the tune. It pulls hard. It pulls harder than other Evos on 91 pump cast that I've been in, and this is an MR, which is pretty cool. And why did I get an MR? The reason I got an MR was because I don't know. I think my thought process was just in track orientated. Hey, this is a sequential gearbox. Dual clutch. I know I can't make the power a GSR can make, but I'm not looking to make immense power. I just want to make a balanced car, and quick shifts. Even though, even if I got a GSR, most likely I'll get a sequential gearbox later down. I know they're expensive, but guess what? I got one with my car out of the factory, so I don't need to worry. I just have to make sure it's strong, and the clutches, and it's been rebuilt. So I want to see if I could make 600 horsepower, without any problems with their clutch pack. I believe it's a 10 disc clutch pack. And I have a surprise for you guys. My baby over here to the right, fully built engine wise. Well, I don't want to say fully built, but look at that beauty. Clean as a whistle. Whistle. Yeah, excuse my English. Sometimes I get stuck for words because my first language was Spanish. But this is what I want to show you guys. What's under the hood. Bam. Woo. Got the MSD box. PWR water cooled intercooler. Turbonetics turbo, single turbo, of course. And PWR radiator. Oh man, this car is built Blitz blow valve, Blitz full exhaust. I have the the 5 Ziggins FC and 01R. There you go. I always forget that name. I got Evo Brembo brakes on it, calipers, and I have slotted dimpled rotors from StopTech. Yeah, this is my pride and joy, and I really don't like driving it because first, it scares the shit out of me. It has a lot of power. Second, I want to maintain it looking this good for years to come. I do drive it here and there, car shows, or just because I want to get that rotary bug taken care of. This is what I do. And then over here I have my Miata M Edition 94 1.8, and I did a little modifications. I use this car for autocross a lot actually, and as you can see, I'm trying to stay in E-Class. Kind of don't like doing autocross. I prefer doing track, but it seems like the competition in autocross for Miatas is pretty good, and that's what I like. I like a good competition, sharpen up my skills. And I think this is really cool. I put a Mazda 3 steering wheel, and I think it looks sexy, and the shift knob. And number 67, that's my number. I'm gonna keep that number forever. My birthday, month and day. Then here I have my first motorcycle back in high school. I used to drive this when I was 16, no license. I just didn't care. That's what I did. And then I try to make a cafe racer out of it. I mean, I'm using cheap parts and, just make it look like a cafe racer. And my go-kart over there. Yeah, I hope you guys can see this because the light here is pretty dim. It's a Burrow racing go-kart. And then I have a couple bikes. Yeah, but let's go back into topic with my Evo. So my goal is to build this Evo into a full-blown race car. When I say full-blown race car, I'm not talking about just your usual mods, wheels, suspension, and no, I really want to make this car a full race car and try to get a ticket into Pikes Peak International Hill Climb. That is my goal with this car, and this is the reason I'm starting this blog, because you know what, that's a dream of mine, and life is short, and I'm gonna try to pursue that, and I'm gonna try to make it work with my life's necessities, like work, having a girlfriend, and attending family matters, and garage built. As you can see, that's the whole point. This is not a full-blown shop. This is just me, my tools, Harbor Freight tools. Gotta love them. Cheap, work, and amazing. Harbor Freights, I know people, they're garbage tools. But, honestly, if it wasn't for Harbor Freight, sometimes we'll be stuck with our projects because they have everything and cheap. You can pick up whatever you want for around $5 if you want to. Let's see here. What else? All right, so let me give you some details on the FC. I surprised my girlfriend and gave her this FC for her birthday. And I picked it up for $500 with the Granny Speed Shop kit. And I did pick up a rotary for it. There's no engine in this car. I got it as a shell. I did pick up a 327 from, I believe it was a Camaro. 1968 327 large journal, and it came with 291 heads, which is awesome. You know, I didn't know that until I broke the block apart. You can see all the pieces on the floor. I actually just knocked down these walls, you know, trying to make more space. So excuse my mess for the moment. It's gonna look better. But getting back to the block, I want to get about 350, 400 horsepower out of the V8. I know it's gonna be too heavy for the RX-7 in the front. I mean, I'm not looking to race or drag this car. It's just gonna be like a status car, you know. Just something I built with my girlfriend and something that we can show off. You know, that's it for that car. I already have my rotary on the other side, as you guys saw it. So I don't know what plans I have for this rotary, but I'm gonna see what I can do with it. I was planning to rebuild it, you know, but that's gonna come for later. I want to focus on my Evo again, and one thing, let me see here. One thing I want to share with you guys is the transmission upgrade. So we're going to take this for a test drive right now. It has a 600 clutch, built by Jack's Transmission. Awesome, honest guys. And I just want to do another shout out to Kim from KT Motoring. Amazing dude. Evo community, like, you guys got to go to him. Like, he is the best and he knows his stuff really well. He's a tuner. He tunes well. Nothing but good reviews, you know, honestly. And I dealt with him one time, and it's been an honor, you know, it's just an honor to find people that are honest like him, you know, especially someone that you're willing to let them touch your car, because sometimes we get butthurt and we get worried who touches our car, and making sure they put that bolt that, you know, like, we don't want to be missing bolts. No. KT Motoring, professional, awesome guy. Kim, you're the man. All right, so my transmission was built by Jack's Transmission. Let me show you here. They put a little plaque. Where's my phone to get some light? They put a little plaque here to show you that it's been touched by them. Hopefully I can see it. All right, let's see here. All right, so I hope you guys can see that. It's right under the shift linkage. I know it's gonna be tough. It says Jack's Transmission, and it says it has a serial number and a 600 for, you know, the clutch it was put in. So let's go review it. Let's go see how it feels. Let's see how much responsive this clutch is. You know, I wanna see what this clutch is all about, and I'm excited. I'm ready. Let's do this.